Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of LKM Coast to Coast. You're watching the Fishing Family Network. My name is Lizard King. This is part number 2, and it is just going to be us for 15 minutes. We're going to do some giveaways, talk to people in the chat room. We apologize for our computer program going down. We still have a lot to learn if we're going to play with the big boys, but we are up to the challenge. But we just do want to give our fans what they want. We'll rattle off a couple things and do some giveaways, and then we are going to call it a night and let everybody get back to what they're doing.
Yes.
I'm going to throw it over to the East Coast here, and let's talk to Monster.
Absolutely. We do apologize for that, for the technical difficulties. It's nobody's fault. We just new at this program, and we're trying to work our way through it. So what we are going to do, we're going to give away a whole bunch of stuff to those that are still watching. We apologize again, but you know what? Let's give away a whole bunch of stuff because my rack here is just full of stuff to give away. And we're going to get back to this. We're going to get back, and we're going to get the technical difficulties worked out for next week, and we will definitely have a much better show, a much cleaner show for you next week. But let's go ahead. Yeah,
let's talk about something here. So Jen, the Woody Farmer, what we're gonna do is let's announce who's gonna be our guest next week, shall we?
Not yet. Let's do that actually on social media. All right, just
okay, that sounds good.
I want to work out some technical difficulties before we lock that.
That sounds good. So Jen Sauer, the Woody Farmer, is going to be on again, and we're going to give her a proper show. Yes. We want her to be able to give away her shirts and hats from thewoodyfarmer.com and have a good time with her. It just was not going that great. It wasn't going that great.
She was gracious enough to come on last minute, and you know what? We should have had a little bit more set up for her, and I want to promote her as well. So we have a good size audience for her. She's a fantastic guest. She's a fantastic girl, and we definitely want to give her her due. So we will.
So the chat room is growing. Let's do some quick shout outs here. We've got Mitch Oliver's back. We got Jeff, Pond Predator Nation. Fishing Stripes is back. Little Rancher, thanks for coming back. We really appreciate you. Stephen from Far Out Foods is here. My brother-in-law, James Erlauer, is here.
Excellent.
And we also have my uncle. Uncle Bubba's back in the chat room. So
Uncle Bubba, he came back.
Yeah, he did. We also have actually Sandra from Southern Rhythm.
Yeah, Southern Rhythm
made it on here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Nice to see you.
And we have the Huntress Monster. We did lose Lizard Queen, but she's here in the room now.
Oh, even better. Yep.
Yeah.
We got John Evans back from Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Hey, what's up, Cowboy Coffee Chew?
Which we are going to give away some Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Yeah, let's give away some Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Without a doubt. Oh, yeah. You got the same ones, huh? Yeah, I was going for Major League Dip Coffee.
Mess around.
I love it. Yeah. So we're going to give away some of that as well. We also are going to give away that Far Out Foods, the 2 Spice Guys.
Yeah.
I got a nice big bag of Righteous Ranch going out the door tonight. Before
we talk about a little bit of nonsense here and there, let's do a quick giveaway.
Yes, let's do it. What do
you want to do? You want to start with some Cowboy Coffee Chew?
Let's Cowboy Coffee Chew it up. Absolutely.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. Cowboy Coffee Chew. That is a cup of coffee in a pinch. This is a non-tobacco product. Tobacco-free energy is what we call it. Cup of coffee in a pinch. I think there's a little more energy than a cup of coffee, personally, in a pinch.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And this is designed and meant for people, not exclusively, but it does help people with smoking sensation that do put lippers of tobacco products in there. You put this in your craw there, and gives you that boost of energy. It tastes like coffee. It's just coffee, creamer, and honey. And but people who don't chew, it's okay. Speaking of which, actually, my Uncle Pete uses it, and my brother-in-law James use it, and I'm actually they're waiting for some cans that I promised to send to him.
Yeah,
as usual.
You better.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you, this stuff is delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's not bad for you. You know, it's got coffee, it's got creamer, it's got some honey in there, and I tell you, it's absolutely delicious. You're gonna love it.
Do you want to know kind of an interesting consequence of using Cowboy Coffee Chew that I had recently happen to my family?
What's that? What's that? Tell us.
So, my brother-in-law James, he was interested in losing a little bit of weight. So instead of drinking sodas, he's a contractor, so he's always busy. Instead of drinking sodas and things like that, he decided to try some of this stuff that I gave them. And you know what? He's run out now. But it helps him actually with his hunger sensation. He's lost 40 pounds.
Has he
maybe
really?
More?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So that's kind of an interesting consequence was, you know, he threw that in there and he had that extra energy. He just forgot about, you know, some of that, you know, I'm just hungry for hungry's sake sort of stuff that when we get a little bit older, right, that kind of creeps into our lives. So
without a doubt.
Yeah, so that's kind of an interesting consequence. Let's just do a number. Hey, write down a number. Oh, we got 20 people back. Holy cow.
20 people back.
Nice. That's good.
Well, thank you very much.
Just write down something. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming back. Just write down a number between, say, 1 and 25.
1 and 25. You got it. I am going to do it right now. And then I'm going to do a blast. All right.
Okay, everybody, we're putting a blast up. Number between 1 and 25.
1 and 25 and go. And I have the number here. It is written down. We have 14, 144, 22, 13, 12, 19, 7, 4. Not yet. Not yet, folks. Not yet.
Keep going.
12, 144, 12. 5, 20, 13, 23, 4, 3, 20, 4, 22. Not yet, folks. 23, 26, 22, 11, 16 is the winner. We have number 16 is the winner, and that is
Mitch Oliver.
Again, that's 2 for him tonight.
That's 2 for Mitch tonight. Good golly, Miss Molly.
He not only has the 2 cans,
he sure likes the bone.
He also has a Jack's Lure coming as well.
Nice. 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew and a Jack's Lure for you.
Mitch Oliver.
Thanks to Jack Van Fleet for providing the custom cranks from Jack's Lures.
That guy.
What's that website?
It is jackslures.net. And let me tell you.
Jackslures.net. That is gorgeous.
Isn't that awesome? He said that.
I hope that's in my doorway. I don't know.
Tomorrow. I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
Nice. All right. That was a quick giveaway, folks. I want to talk a little bit about the ISSA real quick.
Absolutely.
So we're going to the ISSA Awards in August. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be a great time. Tammany has just been absolutely awesome. They just finished if you saw, did you see they sent the programs are already printed.
Yes.
She started printing them today. We are going to be on the red carpet, folks, interviewing all of the international singer-songwriters and anyone else who is going through. It's going to be quite interesting. We're also going to be on the main stage giving away an award. Those tickets are tickets. Yeah. Well, it didn't say that in the program.
It didn't.
It just said the 2 of us. Yeah.
Really? Well, we are kind of special,
I don't know.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see.
Sandra actually is going to try to be there. Southern Rhythm Promotion is going to try to be there with her husband.
She is, absolutely. And we also have some Fishing Family members coming as well. We have Kids Fish Nation's going to be there, Gordon and the boys. Kind of excited about that. We also have the 2 Spice guys are going to be going. Not sure if they're bringing their wives, but they are going to be there.
I think Steven said, we're not coming with the wives. We want to have a good time.
So I hope she doesn't. I hope his wife doesn't watch.
I hope she doesn't watch her show too. Little Rancher, we're going to be wearing more than a tux, and we are not going to be revealing what we are going to be wearing because we are madness, and we're going to be bringing the ISSA to quite a new level this year.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to set the bar, actually, because this is
we're setting the bar. This is the first one.
Annual. Yeah. Yes, first annual. So we're going to be setting the bar, and we're going to set it very, very, very high.
Very, very high. We're also going to be at the after party, folks. That's going to be at the Hard Rock, right? There in Atlanta?
The Hard Rock is the pre-party. The after
the pre-party
is at, goodness.
Where
I hope Ron is in the audience, because
Ron is in the audience. Ron, where are we going to have the post party? And where are we going to be doing those interviews, pre-party or post-party? At the Hard Rock, right?
No, we're going to be doing interviews on the red carpet. We're also going to have cameras there, but we're also going to be doing interviews and talking to people.
Where's Darius going to be?
The pre-party, yep, okay. The pre-party, and then the after-party. We're also going to be there as well. So
yeah, so if you come to the pre-party, folks, there's going to be a lot of awesome artists there. We've been told Darius Rucker is going to be there. We've been told that potentially somebody from the Rolling Stones could be there.
Right.
And they are all going to be talking to us. We're going to be filming the whole thing for everybody. So if you don't have a chance to go to Atlanta, yep. We are going to film the whole thing. I am flying into Boston, I believe, on Thursday, and we are taking a private jet down to the ISSA Awards, because we live like rock stars,
like rock stars,
right? I tell you. And we're gonna be doing a bunch of promotional filming. We're gonna be on local radio out there promoting the ISSA Awards. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff to make that show a success this year. So it's gonna be quite a good time.
And the caveat of this whole thing, the LKM Cup is going to be in tote. So we're bringing it with us to the ISSA Awards, and we're going to have it in Georgia. We're going to be doing a little bit of fishing for the LKM Cup while we're down there and filming, and it's going to be one hell of a time. One hell of a time. Yeah. So if you don't have your tickets already, head on over to the website, get those tickets going. There's some left, but it's almost sold out, so you got to get them soon.
Yeah. I also want to talk about our main man and what happened this week. And I got a couple shout outs. So if everybody and we're gonna get to the Jen Malott voting here in a second, because we're almost done with the ISSA Awards, and we have to make a big push. I actually forgot to put that video out today about the big push. But George Dukas.
Yes.
You want to talk about George Dukas just for a second here, and then we'll do a giveaway?
Absolutely. All of you on social media know that we are pushing very, very hard right now for George Dukas to climb the charts on the CMT 12-pack. All right. He was in 11th. We started to vote, and we got him to number 6. We went from 6 to 3 this week. We believe.
Well, he was number 3 this week.
He was number 3 this week.
Number 3 this week. And I wanted to do now a lot of people voted, and that's incredible. And I can't tell you, we've talked to George, and he wanted to convey, and he's actually going to do a video for everybody, thanking everybody. But I just wanted to convey something that George told us to tell you, and that is he really, from the bottom of his heart, thanks every individual person who voted. I do have to give 2 shout outs to 2 special people, and that's you and me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No. I want to give a special shout out to Snake, number 1, Snake. I don't care what anybody says, how much they're voting. Snake votes more than any of us, and that's super huge. And also, of course, Jenny Prickett does a lot of voting too. I think Snake beats her, though.
But
yeah.
I also want to give a couple other shout outs, because we've been getting direct messages. We've been getting a lot of retweets. We've been getting a lot of tweets out there pushing this whole event in the voting. And Pawn Predator, the guy.
Well, hold on. You're talking about this week now.
Oh, yeah. I was
talking about getting him to number 3.
Number 3. But
so now let's talk about this week.
Absolutely. To get him to number 1, Pawn Predator is going crazy right now. We got Fishing Stripes going nuts right now. We got Ed Seiler going crazy. We got Marcus Schwarm, absolutely bananas, going crazy, smashing those buttons, getting the timing out with the votes. We have Marcus. I just said Marcus Schwarm. We have Barbara Harris, absolutely going nuts with big guy outdoors, going crazy with the voting. Yeah. We have Huntress Monster. That's because of me. I'm going to say that she's
Come on, I put up some timeout pictures too.
Oh yeah, maybe 1 or 2, but yeah, no, we have a lot of people just going very, very.
You can find this link all over the place, folks. In fact, tomorrow morning I'm gonna have that link back up. Of course, everybody knows that I pinned the most pertinent thing, so I pinned up the show tonight. But I'll have a George Dukas pin up there tomorrow morning, and you can find that pinned to my Twitter page. And what happens is if you vote enough in a short enough period of time, I think is it about 20 maybe?
It's 25 to 30. Sometimes
25 to 30. Then what happens when you get down to the bottom, it won't say thank you for voting anymore. It will say your vote has already been counted.
Right.
Now, when you get to that point, you know that you have timed out. What's awesome is if you screenshot that, and it'll have the timestamp, right? We'll have the date and the time, and then go ahead and post that. Because this week we're just trying this. If you post the date and timestamp on the fact that you've been timed out, we're interested. We might start a little bit of a giveaway. Maybe
we're going to get into number one first, and then we're going to keep them on the charts by playing a game. All right, it's the timestamp game, the timed out game, and what we've decided to do.
Let's tell them though. Once you time out, once it says now, when you click that, if it says your vote has already been counted, you've been quote unquote timed out. Then what you do is you have to wait. I believe it's about 2 minutes.
It's actually about 3 minutes, but
I've gotten it down to about 2 to 10.
This is what it's going to look like. Ooh, let me show you.
It says, thank you. So he's timed out. He has already voted 25 to 30 times, and it times you out. You have to wait 2 to 3 minutes. And then it'll let you start voting again. And then when you click the vote button down at the bottom, it'll say thank you. And then you know you're good for another 25 to 30.
Absolutely.
So George was interested in this being timed out things, which we know now that you voted 25 to 30 times in succession. When you get that screen, and you can take a screenshot, and it'll show your timestamp and your date stamp there.
Right. So
and George is like, well, we should give something to these awesome people who are just trying to get George back on the top. On top. He's been on for 30 years, folks. He's been on top before. We're trying to get him back on top because if you haven't heard his music, this guy is the bomb.
He's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Did he talk about giving some of that music away to people?
What he did talk about is, he's gonna do a special video for us for the fishing family, which is kind of exciting to me. You know, he's just a down to earth, humble guy.
Just for the fishing family, the hunting family, the outdoors family, the Jeepers, the country music family, the bull rider the bull family. So he's gonna come up with a hashtag for the bull family.
Yeah, we do actually. You know, that's a good idea.
We've got hashtag music family. Hunting, fishing. What are we going to come up with the bull rider people? We got some great news, folks, by the way, regarding bull riding and kind of, really becoming a bigger part of our hashtag group of our outdoors family. They've been embedded and they've been around, but we are really making a big push. I love going to rodeos and I love watching. Now, you want to talk about heroes? Those dudes really put their lives on the line.
Right.
A
1,500-pound animal.
Yeah, I think hashtag rodeo family.
I like that.
I like that. Hashtag rodeo family. And then having a couple beers, spending time with your sexy lady or your sexy man, and then listening to a great country music artist. The night doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. But
without a doubt. So. But we're working towards that. We're gonna have a little bit more information on that probably in the next week or two. But I'm excited about that reveal coming up. So let's do a
giveaway.
Let's do another giveaway. Yes.
And then we got to talk about the ISSA voting.
Yes, we do because that's not over yet. It's coming close though. The 13th, I believe, is the last day.
I think it's sooner than you think. I think it's sooner than that.
Oh, don't say that.
Ron, can you tell everybody when the voting ends for the ISSA? Put it up there in the chat room. I also have something to say. Have you ever tried to eat an evil penguin? Those suckers are nasty.
Yes.
You gotta be careful with those things. They're hard to eat.
Where is I'm having a little bit of a delay on my
All right. We already have people putting up hashtag rodeo family.
I love it. I love it. They're gonna be
Cowboy Coffee Chew. We need to have a three-way conference this week to let you know where things have been going, because it's probably going to be pretty pertinent to you, my friend.
It's a big part of, it's going to be a big part of Cowboy Coffee Chew, and he's going to be a big part of this as well. But let's give something else away. Let's do that.
Ron puts up hashtag mountain oysters.
I love it. All right, let's give away another custom.
I'm kind of bummed. I've gotten a little used to our new program where we can put up the ISSA video.
I know.
If you came to the chat now, we had our computer program fail, but you can go back and see it. We did the ISSA video. Penguin Productions actually produced the ISSA video for LKM for us, and you can go and check out that. We'll go ahead and post that as part one, Jen Sower part one.
We're actually just going to put that video up on just a
feed
as well. Yeah, just so it's up.
Yeah, you know what, Ron, we're going to put that up on LKM Coast to Coast on Fishing Family Network, and just have that running all the time. And see if we can get some action from that too. Oh, hey, just while you're dealing with that, everybody, Gary Thigpen has come out of the closet.
He is
Cadillac Kunas.
Woo. I love
Gary, you had us going, bro.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thanks for taking the heat off of me.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Gary. I'll send you those lures later, because I would like to mess with Monster.
How about this right here? You want to give this away real quick?
That is nice. I just wanted to also mention that that Nuke's in the chat room.
Nuke Hudson is in the
Hudson.
chat.
We're gonna do a giveaway here. We're also gonna talk about Nuke Hudson here coming up, folks.
Yes, we are. So this is a
all right. Is that a Jax?
It sure is. It's a Jax lure, hand painted, custom hand painted, and it's got the rattle trap in there. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
That is awesome.
This is a PB maker right here. This is gonna get you your personal best, and let's give it away. What do you say? We pick another number. Hold on, I'm going to put a blast up, so don't start counting yet. We're going to pick a number between 2 and 25, and we are going to do this for the big guy. Big Guy Outdoors was patient enough to deal with us while we were having technical difficulties.
Is he on here yet?
I don't think so. I think he needed a break from us after that one.
Nice. He's not on here. My buddy Justin McCleary. He's actually in the room over here watching the show. We're going to be having some pork chops. What else are we having, Justin?
There's the blast.
6-second delay. There's a blast, everybody. Hit it up. Let's throw your numbers up there. Let's see what we got.
You got 13, 19, 12, 13, 12.
12, 19, 15, 23, 11, 22, 17, 21, 17, 21, 23, 12, 25, 22, 22, 13.
Oh, we got it right here. Hold on one second. I forgot what number I picked. Let me go back. I think it's number 4, folks. Let's see who the guy's number
4.
The first number 4 is
Ed
Seiler's in the house.
Oh, he snuck in here too, didn't he?
He snuck in here under the gun.
Let's see, I'm confirming. Hold on.
Yep, just confirm. It's number 4.
Confirmed. The first number 4 is Ed Silo.
Ed Seiler. Congratulations, Ed. That's coming to you.
Look at that.
It's beautiful. That's a Jax custom right there. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's coming to you.
All right. Let's Did Penguin put up the end date?
I don't think
everything flew by so fast.
And I'm going back. Hold on.
May 11th. Yep.
May 11th, which is Saturday.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
All right. Once you start off, I'm always
absolutely. No. ISSA is also holding a vote for a whole bunch of new and upcoming artists. Right now, we have 3 people that we're trying to get to the top of those ballots. We have Jen Malott. She is nominated for five different awards. We have Rob Charles, which is Rob and Jen, Kicking Country with Rob and Jen.
Yeah, DJ of the Year.
DJ of the Year. And we have Ron Campbell,
Who
Promoter
is
of the Year.
Yeah, who is actually in the chat room, folks. He's up for Promoter. He was Promoter of the Year last year, actually. Hey, hold on, we'll talk about that. He was Promoter of the Year, Ron, last year, and he's up for Promoter of the Year this year. And in the chat room, you will know him as, where the heck did he go?
I think it's Penguin Productions.
No. It's Penguin Productions in here. It's Eat Evil Penguins on Twitter.
Yes, Eat Evil
at Evil Penguins on Twitter. And Ron was Producer of the Year last year. He's up for Producer of the Year this year. That's Ron Campbell.
So we're looking for Jen Malott, 5 nominations.
Yeah,
Rob
it's like
Charles.
Jen's like up for Video of the Year,
Video of the Year,
Album of the Year, Female Artist of the Year. Was she up for new up and coming artist?
Up and coming artist of the year. Yeah, I think
the fourth one.
I can't either. Oh,
goodness. The fourth one.
There's a lot of them.
You know what? Ronald put it up there, Penguin Productions. But make sure you're voting for those 5 things for Jen. Yep. Then it's and then when you get to the bottom, make sure you vote for DJ of the Year. That's Rob.
Rob Charles with
Country. If you guys don't check out Kicking Country, we usually put a little bit of splash out on our social media about Kicking Country on Saturday nights. Awesome.
Tell you, George Dukas is going to be a guest on Kicking Country with Rob and Jen this coming Saturday, 9 p.m. on Spreaker. So if you're not already on Spreaker, download. It's a free app, and we will post that link at 9 p.m. on Saturday evening, so everybody can jump in the chat room.
I think you and I were on that show last week.
We were, and I tell you, it was the best show ever. I've listened to it like
you and me were on radio in 30 countries last week.
I tell you, it's crazy. I don't know what they were thinking, but it was actually a fun time. It was a good show. It wasn't very easy for me to be in the chat room at the same time though, because I can't talk and chat at the same time. It's very difficult, but it was good. It was a great show. But yeah, so George Dukas is going to be on Kicking Country with Rob and Jen this weekend. You're not going to want to miss that one. Not going to want.
Oh, I have to make a correction. Ron was Nashville Universe Promoter of the Year last year.
Oh,
so, yeah, it's a Nashville Universe. Sorry,
Nashville
Universe.
Jesus.
So Kicking Country will be back on there Saturday, and it is confirmed now. I believe that George is going to be on.
That is confirmed.
Is it this week for sure?
It is this Saturday. As long as there's there might be, yes, it's confirmed. As long as the show goes off. The only way that show won't go off is if something catastrophic happens at that point.
Yeah.
So, yes,
like happened this week.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got stuck.
Yeah, Rob got stuck somewhere and wasn't able to do the show this week. It happens from time to time, folks. I think we had a down week once.
We did have a down week once.
Yeah, we had a down week. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. So
yeah. So as long as that doesn't happen, as long as he doesn't get stuck elsewhere, George Dukas will be on Saturday.
If you're looking to listen to and learn about new country music artists or just independent artists in general, and if you're looking for some good classic country music, they've played Merle Haggard on there, and
fantastic music.
Yeah, it's a fun show to listen to. And also, what I love about that show is, with the digital age, it's not like we used to do it, where your friend would be like, "Hey, you got to check this out," and you listen to their CD or their album or their 8-track or whatever. That's what we used to do, and then you go to the record store. Now with the digital age, I think some of this the new artists have a harder time breaking in because. It's just not like it used to be. There wasn't that physicality that helped drive human beings together. So this is your opportunity to listen to brand new artists on that show too. They're very proactive about brand new independent artists. And it's amazing some of those people you hear. They'll be like Johnny Cash, mixed with George Jones, and
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
be like, whoa. And I can't believe some of the stuff that we've heard on that show. And I really got to thank Ron and Jennifer Malott
Oh, yeah.
for getting us over onto that show. And hey, if you guys need help getting that Spreaker app and getting on the whole thing, you know where we are. We're happy to hook you up and get you started with that. And on Saturday nights, just before the launch, which is 9 p.m. Eastern for their show, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that is a 3-hour show. If you want to turn it on, put it on your TV and let it run in the background, or you can get involved with the chat. The chat is very active. It's ridiculous.
Off the hook. We broke
off the hook for like
yeah.
Like what was it, 4,000 something?
4,000 plus chat room comments, which is it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That thing's just flowing.
So,
you can read it like a book.
The chat room is madness, and they have invented so many cool things that when I hopped on there, I couldn't friggin' believe was going on in the chat room, and I was like, God, they're geniuses,
I know, absolutely.
But it's a cool, fun time, folks. If you like country music, this is a chance to expand your horizons a little bit and listen to Rob and Jen kicking country, and they're are they on iHeart yet?
What's that? Not yet.
iHeart?
They are working on it. They just put in an application. iHeart.
Yeah, but they are on Indie.
It's Indie Star Radio.
Indie Star Radio. Yeah.
Star Radio. They're on over 21 different channels right now in many different countries. It's just started in Belgium. It's like the thing is unbelievable, and it's a great channel. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is MJ Fishing's raffle. All right, that's coming up.
Hold on. Let's talk about. Let's finish the. Are you talking about the voting?
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah. So the voting, folks, is going to end May 11th, and you can find the links to that on multiple pages. You'll see it on Monster's page. You'll see it on my page. DM us. We'll hook you up. You can see it on Eat Evil Penguins, or you can see it on at Jennifer Malott. Everybody knows Jennifer Malott. She was on our show last week. It's on her page. We've got till May 11th, so we have to make a big push for Jennifer Malott, Ron Campbell, and Rob Charles.
Absolutely.
And I will be there. Monster will be there. Some of the other people in the chat room are going to be there. We want to hear our peeps' names, up, especially it being the first annual ISSA Awards. So
absolutely, yeah.
I really want to make Tammany proud. Tammany is really an awesome lady. Tammany, I think is she the head of ISSA?
I believe she is the president of the ISSA.
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, I know Ron was on the board or something like that.
He's so embedded in everything. I mean, that guy is tireless. Yeah. He's tireless. He's in everything. I've never seen him sleep. I get on Twitter every once in a while when I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's still on there posting things.
Oh, I know. Dude, when I get home from work at like midnight, 2, 3 in the morning, and I look at everybody's, it's always the same offenders.
Oh yeah.
Jen Malott is a tireless artist that answers every last
comment
fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so she will stay up till 3 a.m. answering her fans. It's amazing.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah. Anyhow, folks, so let's not forget Jennifer Malott, Ron Campbell, and Rob Charles and Ron Campbell. And we are going to try and get them. We got till May 11th on that one too. So we got George Dukas. We got the ISSA voting for the 3 of them. Do you want to do another giveaway?
I want to do another giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway, and then we'll talk about a couple more things, folks.
We have to give out some 2 Spice guys right now. I have some Righteous Ranch. This is a small bag, but it's big. Nice. I mean, this will last for a long time, but it's delicious spices. We're going to give it away right now.
Let me preload that a little bit. So everybody knows Far Out Foods. It's been in the family for a very long time, right? I've got a nice. Can I put that up there? Look at that. Can you see that?
Oh, I like that. Is that a polo shirt?
It is a polo shirt. It's a Far Out Foods polo shirt. Far Out Foods has been doing very well, and we are working on some national branding and things like that. Corporate name is Far Out Foods. The things that are going on with them, it's the point we got to sort this stuff out. But they've been doing really well, and so the spice portion of the corporation that everybody's familiar with as Far Out Foods is actually going to be two spice guys. Something to look forward in the future. It's the same great spices. They do not skimp on quality, and let me tell you, I get probably 10 texts from Steven a day about new stuff that we're working on. All the great stuff. Righteous Ranch, Totally Taco. Give me some.
Oh, Totally
Groovy
Taco,
Greek.
Righteous Ranch, Groovy Greek. You got Cajun Sprinkle. You got Hot Cajun Sprinkle. You got Cowboy Coffee Chew, Bucking Barbecue Seasoning now. You got it just goes on and on. They have
we got the Big Guy Outdoors.
Big Guy Outdoors sauce. We have Fishing Stripes is coming out with a line of spices. I mean, that's just it's amazing. It's pineapple.
You got
it's gonna be unbelievable.
I've got one down in the laboratory too.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't have one. Let's just talk about that for a second.
It's going to be called Lizard Lime.
Oh,
and it is. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of tahine, but it's a ancho chili and lime seasoning. You can put it on anything from fruit, but really great on soft whitefish. I've got a lot of whitefish here for that come from the ocean. So just ancho chili and lime. It brings out the flavor of what you're eating, and that has a hint of spice to it. Very flavorful. There's garlic in it and onion and a couple other things. It is delicious. I have some of the sample packs, and more are coming out to me also. So we're going to be getting some of that stuff out to people. I wonder if there's some in this box that we could give away tonight, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there might be. Anyhow, so let's give away something, and let me look through this real quick.
Absolutely.
And let's sweeten the pot a little bit.
All right.
What do you think?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll have some Righteous Ranch coming from the East Coast in whatever you want to throw in will come from the West Coast. I can't guarantee delivery because who knows when he gets to the post office over there. But at least you get some Righteous Ranch right away.
All right. Let's throw in some Bucking Barbecue.
Yes.
Let's throw in some Big Guys Outdoor Sausage.
Hot breakfast sausage.
Exactly. So what you can do with this little sample pack is take yourself some ground pork or beef or something and go ahead and mix it in yourself and create some patties and try it out, just like you would anywhere else. What are some of the other big ones? Let me see if you put any of the I don't know if I'm going to have any, but here's my version 2 of the Lizard Lime.
I like it.
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, I've got some. I've got some sample packs.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Chillin' Chili Lime.
Chillin' Chili Lime. What happened to Lizard Lime?
I don't know. He told me it was called Lizard Lime. Whatever. Whatever.
Well, that's all right. I've never heard of Monster Meat Mix or anything like that. So
yeah, exactly. Kind of like the guys that push his stuff all the time. And fishing stripes, pineapple stripes. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Big Guy sausage,
right? No monster.
So I'm going to throw in some Cowboy Coffee Chew Bucking Barbecue seasoning, some Big Guy Outdoors sausage mix, some Cowboy Coffee Chew the sizzling steak. This is really good steak seasoning, folks. And then I'm going to throw in a sample also, and I don't have many of these, so this is like one serious chance. Oh, geez. Oh, my. Oh, he did add them.
What do you got?
Folks, this is just to wet your whistle, but I do have, what does that say?
Oh, my goodness. Stripes Pineapple
Twist, and we have a Tropical Tango. I believe that's a mango base, so that's also going to be really like on your lighter fish. You throw that on top, maybe a little bit of garlic, some ancho. Just give you a little flavor profile, folks. Mango powder, sea salt, coconut palm, sugar, onion, habanero, pineapple juice powder, coriander, and garlic.
Can I
That
just
is going to
say,
be good on fish.
anything they make is amazing because they use the absolute best spices out there available on the
Yeah.
marketplace. And their concoctions, whatever Steven doing, however he's doing it, they're unbelievable. And I'm not just saying that because I love Steven, which I do.
No.
But their spices are by far and away the best I've ever had. And
Yeah.
you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. So let's get some of these into the hands of some of these people that are in the chat room right now, and let them try them out, because once you try it, it's like crack. Once you try it, you're always going back for more.
Well, that's the thing about Steven is those guys do not skimp on quality, folks. You're not going to find anything out of the box brands of seasoning like this, and that's what I love about them. And forever, I am loyal at this. So I only have one sample pack of the Chillin' Chili Lime, which I thought we were going to be calling Lizard Lime.
Yeah,
but, whatever, Steven. Right?
Exactly.
But I do have a shaker of it here for sampling. So, but I can't give away the Tropical Tango or the Fishing Stripes because that is still in testing version. So is this, but I am willing to give that away to somebody. So your bag of
Righteous Ranch coming from the East Coast. Just mark it.
Buck and barbecue, barbecue seasoning and rub. I've got the hot breakfast, the sausage from Big Eye Outdoors, sizzling steak seasoning, and the for sampling. And I want to know whoever wins this, because you're the only person besides me who's testing this. Monster doesn't even have this stuff.
I haven't even tried it yet.
One pack. I'm willing. Steven's gonna kill me for giving this away, but he is.
Well, can I guess a number? Is that can I write the number down and guess it myself? Because I haven't tried that yet.
What I'll do is I'll get a little package of that out to you.
All right. Well, let's do this. I am going to do a blast.
Okay, after the blast, folks.
After the blast,
a number between 2
and 25. And there's the blast. It's ready. Go. 7, 5.
Steven said your jar is coming soon.
All right.
It went out
13, 21, 12, 3, 8, 16, 17, 12, 17, 11, 6, 6, 9, 5, 8, 25, 2, 24, 11, 2, 6, 4, 16, 1, 8, 4, 21, nothing. 12, 15, 6, 4, 18 is the winner. 18. And that is Barbara Harris. Congratulations, Barbara Harris. You are getting some special Far Outdoor seasoning.
Yeah, I'm double checking here.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Barbara just sneaked under the wire.
Right.
There was like four 18s that came after hers.
I know. Barbara was the first. Steve came up second.
Nice.
Wow. Quick. But Barbara Harris
Barbara.
is the winner. So you got Righteous Ranch coming from the East Coast. You have a whole bunch of delicious.
Yeah, you got ancho lime, the 2 Cowboy Coffee Chews, sizzling steak seasoning, the Buck and barbecue, and then we'll give you a sample of that Big Guy's Outdoor sausage. Awesome. All right, what else do you want to talk about since we got all these awesome people in the chat room?
I want to talk about MJ Fishing's raffle. It's coming up soon. He's actually, all right, now we're still doing the push for Ellen. All right, we're doing the push for Ellen. If we can't get him on Ellen, God knows why they wouldn't have him on. But if we can't get him on Ellen, he is actually going to be here for the pilot episode.
Yes.
The refilming of the pilot episode, Hunting for Monsters, and we are going to raffle off that boat live on LKM Coast to Coast, June 17th. So that is the end date. Get your raffle tickets in now. All of the
Hold on.
Yes.
I just got a text from Steven, and he says, when I asked you about naming it Lizard Lime, you said no.
What?
He says, I'll name it Lizard Lime. I like that better than Chillin' Chili Lime. I love you, Steven. You've got a long time Two Spice Guys user here. So now you're the only one without a name.
Yeah, I am the only one without a name. Yep.
We actually need to get him some LKF artwork also, he says. So
LKF? What's LKF? Lizard King fishing artwork? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So not LKM, LKF?
No. It's Lizard Lime.
Oh yeah.
So we are separate, even though we are together.
Whatever.
You still are Monster, and I'm still.
Yeah, I don't have a really cool logo like you. I have a show with a logo, but you're on the show, so it's not my logo.
And every time Ron produces something, it's always about hunting for monsters. I never see me on anything.
Well, you're on the show. It's just I'm just much better looking.
I'm so happy I'm on the show for you. Yeah, that's nice.
Well, we kind of merged that show idea, so you're on the show as well.
I'm on the show. Okay, so I'm okay.
You're co-star.
We'll talk about hunting for monsters here in a second. Yeah, am I starring? Okay, yeah. Co-starring.
Yeah, co-star.
So we've extended. I want to say we've extended the MJ raffle, and we're giving the Ellen show because it takes a little while for people on the Ellen show to kind of get back with people. We're giving until we reveal the LKM Cup. This is all going to be on LKM Coast to Coast, folks. I'm going to be on the East Coast. We're going to be filming the first episode of Hunting for Monsters. That's going to be airing later this year. And we're going to do LKM Coast to Coast from the East Coast in studio with me, Monster. What are some of the other names that are going to be on the show?
You always give yourself first billing. You couldn't say Monster and
LKM.
Yes, you're right. We're going to have me, Monster. See, I gave myself first billing. We're going to have Lizard King. He's going to be here. We're going to have Fishing Stripes and her husband,
Hubert.
Yeah, Hubert's going to be here as well. We're going to have Monster's going to be in the house. Go figure. That's crazy. She lives here. We're going to have, Big Guy unfortunately can't make it, but we were going to have Big Guy. We are going to have MJ Fishing here. Mm-hmm. We're going to have Ed Seiler here. We're going to have two Spice Guys.
Two Spice Guys are coming. They're on Team Lizard.
Yep. Well, we'll see about that. We have two Spice Guys coming, and we now have two guys from Buckles and Bulls coming.
Buckles and Bulls, folks.
Buckles and Bulls.
Buckles and Bulls. Do you think we're going to have some announcements about Buckles and Bulls and the PBR coming up in the future?
We may just have some announcements coming up, but we're going to keep that to ourselves until it actually happens, and we'll announce that hopefully very, very soon. But yes, we're excited about that as well. We're going to be hosting a whole bunch of great people. We're going to have a fantastic time.
I gotta tell everybody in the chat room. They're now attacking Steven.
Yes,
like,
get him!
Make a monster mix for Monster Hunter.
I appreciate that.
My uncle said, what did Pete say? Uncle Bubba said, Monster Meat Rub. There you go.
Meat rub. This is what I'm saying. I want to rub my meat with Monster.
Make a monster mix for Monster meat. So, notwithstanding, you have a lot of support out there, my friend.
I appreciate
it. And we're just joking, folks. Steven has had something in the works from Monster for a period of time. It's just, we save the best for last.
That's exactly it. The best for last.
Yeah.
But it will eventually happen. If not, then I don't care. I love Asian sprinkle anyway. So we're going to go.
So what were we talking about? MJ. So that is going to extend all the way to when we do the filming. It's going to be in second week in June.
17th through the 19th. Yep.
17th through the 19th. So when we have the LKM Coast to Coast on the East Coast in the studio, we're going to be actually in a production studio. If Ellen, we're giving Ellen show up until 5 minutes before we start that show. If she doesn't get in contact with us and get MJ over to the show, we are going to be doing the boat raffle on LKM Coast to Coast. It will give people a couple more weeks to go ahead and buy those raffle tickets. Those are 1 for $25.
Yep. 3 for
3
60.
for 60 and 7 for $100. And he has put his bass boat up. It is a, do you remember what it was?
It's a 16-foot Miracraft, I believe.
Is it Miracraft? I think it's riveted, right?
It is riveted.
It's not welded, it's riveted. But it's what has on it that's the most important stuff. It has a brand new outboard on it. It's got all the electronics for bass fishing. The thing is tricked out just like a bass boat. It's not a rowboat, folks.
It was his competition.
It was his competition bass boat, folks, absolutely. And that's up for that. And so you buy your
Gumpa's honey hole.
Gumpa's rod.
You got a rod.
Plus a
whole bunch of gear. I mean,
gear and baits and stuff for second and third place.
Marty's Lord.
Second and third place.
He's going to actually do a second and third. So it's going to be third, second, first. Here's the grand prize kind of thing. But it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable for the money.
But worth. How cool is that, folks? And he is trying to raise $100,000 for a charity called Folds of Honor. Yes. Do you want to talk about Folds of Honor here just briefly for a second so people understand where their money is going?
Absolutely. Folds of Honor is a fantastic veterans association, veterans charity that has actually helped MJ's family when his brother had passed away in 2014 overseas. Folds of Honor stepped in and gave his nieces scholarships to school. Absolutely fantastic organization. He supports them. I support MJ. I support them as well. And I tell you, it's all your money is going to just a great, great organization. On top of that, MJ is actually in the process right now of starting his own nonprofit charity. It's called FX3, Fishing Family Forever. All right. He's also going to be doing something very similar to Fishing in the Dark, which is another, and we'll talk about that in a second. He's doing something very similar to Fishing in the Dark, where he's going to get veterans out on the water.
Yep, take vets out fishing.
Take vets out fishing. Fishing in the Dark, same exact thing. Eddie over at Fishing in the Dark is doing an unbelievable thing out there, and that organization is growing. So if anybody has, doesn't have a charity that right now they're supporting, look into those charities because they are just fantastic charities. And I am 100% behind them. 100%.
So just let us know, or you can go on to Michael John's. What's MJ's Twitter?
It's at @M_J_fishing. Capital F.
And if that's confusing to anybody, we can put it down in the description below. And you can get your tickets, 1 for 25, 3 for 60, 7 for 100. Yep. And win yourself a bass boat or a custom rod and a bunch of other gear that's up there. It's all of it, folks. Right. All of it is going to Folds of Honor. And great veterans organization. Let's give something away and wrap it up.
I love giving stuff away. Let's do it. Yeah. It gets it out of my house.
We're gonna save those thewoodyfarmer.com stuff that Jennifer Sauer had for when we have her back on. So
absolutely. You know what we have?
Little Rancher is already putting up numbers.
I love it. We have
the grand prize.
The grand prize. And folks, I don't want to spill the beans right now, but we have somebody coming on the show soon.
What?
Yes. The real Aldo Rosado. We're working on it right now. It's tough to get him. He is self-proclaimed the greatest fisherman.
He only comes over like once every 2 months to sign those for you.
Last time was Easter Sunday.
He's a little gun shy right now.
He is.
Yep.
But we're working on it. We're working on the real Aldo Rosado.
The real Aldo Rosado is going to be on We're gonna save it maybe for maybe our 1-year anniversary or our 100th show.
We're gonna do
or
something. It's gonna be a special,
or 500 subscribers or something. It's gonna be special.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be a fantacular show. It's gonna be all about our fans. It's gonna be all Aldo all the time. You're gonna be able to ask all those questions you had because Aldo is the greatest fisherman, self-proclaimed, to
ever
grace the
crazy
waters.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. So I'm gonna do a number. How's that sound? You wanna do a
Yeah.
number?
Hold on. You want to add a little something to that?
Let's do it. Let's make this the.
What do you want to add? You want to add some Marty's? You want to add
I
some
want to add some Marty's.
Next Gen?
I want to add some Cowboy Coffee Chew. I want to add some Far Out Foods. We're gonna make this one.
Oh, you're making a big finishing giveaway here, bro.
This is a grand prize gift right here.
Okay, well let's start and show everybody what they're gonna get. Okay, you're gonna get the Aldo Rosado.
The Aldo Rosado. All right,
Okay.
the Aldo Rosado.
What's
You're
next?
gonna get 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew.
2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew, folks.
You were gonna get.
Everybody loves Cowboy Coffee Chew.
Absolutely. You were gonna get. Hold on, I'm gonna take one out right now. Oh my! Where's that bag?
Well, I'll throw in some while you're talking. I'll throw in some Next Gen. How's that?
Yes, Next Gen. Nope, that's not the bag I was looking for.
All right, I'm gonna throw in some Next Gen. It is this is the 7-inch wounded rattle shad. It comes with the patented Corningware rattle that goes inside of this bait. It also does come with the EWG hook, and this is a 3D photorealistic bait. You work it like a wounded shad, and you can drop shot it. You can Texas rig it. You can free line it, and I use like kind of like a jerk bait. But the action, it darts, and let me tell you, this thing gets the fish excited. That darting action is when I work the weed lines. I trialed this summer up at the cottage. James Erlauer up there. That's my brother-in-law, my sister, and my brother-in-law. They have a cottage up north, up by Uncle Pete, actually. And I trialed this up there. It took me, there was a little bit of a learning curve, maybe about 20 minutes, because I wanted to try it in all of its different sort of iterations. And it did really great. I liked a slightly weighted hook to drop the nose a little bit, and then I just darted it along the weed lines. And I kid you not, 3 casts in a row, 3 bass. And I was like, whoa, there's something to this. Photorealistic, and the action is incredible. Whatever they do, their patented plastics are like no other plastics you can get on the market, folks. Nothing moves like this in the water. So
without a doubt,
we'll throw in that. What else do you want to throw in?
We're gonna throw in a Jack's Lures.
All right. This is that a diver?
And
is there a lip on that?
Hold on one second. Yes,
that looks like 8 to 12 or something like that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that.
That's a beautiful Jack Van Fleet lure.
Yep. So that's from Jack's, and we're gonna toss in a Ghost Buck decal.
Ooh,
I know.
Ghost Buck decal.
These are special. I like these. I only got 4 of them. So
nice.
We're gonna give one of those Ghost Buck decals away as well. Now, Ghost Buck Coffee, it's up and coming. It's new and it's veteran owned. 10% of the proceeds go to the Semper Fi Fund. As a matter of fact, he's a Marine, and he's from Massachusetts. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
All right. So to recap, we have the Aldo Rosado, we have the Jack's Lures, we have 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew, we have
7-inch wounded rattle shad.
We have a Ghost Bucks Coffee decal.
So we have to thank Marty from Marty's Lures that he makes the Aldo Rosado pink crankbait. That's the crankbait that Aldo Rosado, when KVD was having trouble, he was kind of down in a slump. Everybody remembers that. He called up Aldo. Aldo gave him the gold and told him, you need to be fishing that pink crankbait. So we memorialized that. That year was the year that KVD came out of the slump and won it with the pink crankbait. So we like to memorialize that. And so that's from Marty's Lures. We got to thank Next Gen. We have to thank Cowboy Coffee Chew. We have to thank Far Out Foods. We have to thank Ghost Buck Coffee.
Yes.
We have to thank Jack's Lures.
Oh yeah, Jackson.
Speaking of Jack's Lures, show that mug.
Oh, I've been drinking out of that
I'm still waiting on my mug, Jack. Look at that.
Jack will be sending you a mug, I've heard. And we're gonna replace that that Wookie you got there.
I like my Wookie cup.
I know you do, but you know what? You're gonna love this.
James got it for me.
It's hefty. It's nice. It feels good on the lips, and it holds liquid very, very well.
You know what they say about loose lips.
And you can get them at jackslures.net. All right, folks.
Loose lips sink ships.
What everybody's been waiting for. I am going to put up a blast, and
Little Ranch. Before you do that,
yes,
Little Rancher says Little Rancher hats. When are you going to come on the show, Little Rancher?
That's what we got to do. We got to get Little Rancher on the show.
He's
got hats? I didn't know he has hats. I love hats.
He said in the thing.
All right. So my number.
Okay, you pick a number.
Yep.
All right, we can put up a blast.
We are going to put up a blast, and it's between 2 and 30 this time.
2 and 30. Number between 2 and 30.
Go. There's the blast. Go. We got 12. We have We got 7. We got 2. We got 7. We got 7. We got 12. We got 13, 17, 7, 24, 13, 3, 2, 27, 5, 7, 17, 28, 28, 18, 13, 9, 14. I don't see it yet. Oh my goodness. We got 19, 25, 30. I still don't see it. Peter Knipp. 29. What? 29.
Let me confirm
it, folks. Yep. Double check that. 29 is the number. Double check that. Peter Knipp won that.
I'm checking. And
the numbers are still going, but 29 is the number. Congratulations.
Of course, there's a little bit of delay. So.
Oh yeah. You see it? Peter Knipp.
It is confirmed. It is confirmed. 29. Uncle Bubba.
Uncle Bubba won.
Uncle Bubba's been on a little bit of a roll.
I know. It's
he always texts me the next day and goes, "Hey,
I didn't get
Uncle Bubba was a little lucky last night, huh?"
Oh goodness! So
he actually won one of those on the Donna show.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he
did.
took
him a while to win too. He was on. Yeah, I mean, I think was the Donna show the first time. No. I think he won
right or no.
He won a Marty. He won a Turbo Tail the week before Donna's. I think it was the first time he won. So, but this is how. Oh, Haywood. Who the hell's Haywood?
Haywood's in here. We got to do a quick shout out before we get rid of the show here. We have a couple people that I don't recognize. What's that?
Steve Gammon's in the house.
Yep, Steve Gammon.
Your Crankin' Custom and your Far Out Foods are coming your way, Steven.
They are.
Haywood is in the house. Little Ranch is in the house.
There was another.
We already mentioned Nuke, right?
Yep, Nuke Hudson's in the house.
The Herminator, Adam Hermanson.
Adam Hermanson's in here,
Yeah,
but there was
he likes to be called the Herminator now. He tagged that himself.
Moto YT is in the house.
What?
Moto YT. Not familiar with that handle. No, I'm excited to have him though. Her, I'm not sure exactly, but we're excited to have you, Moto YT. So thank you folks so much for joining us tonight. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, before we get into the goodbyes, let's go ahead and mention thank you everybody. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to our channel already. Please hit the thumbs up button. We do enjoy ourselves. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the other, and we'll try and make sure that we differentiate these two different shows. We're going to have the Woody Farmer on another time.
Yep.
Having a little bit of trouble with our new production program, our new editing program. So we jump back on the old standard, and the old standard just really kicks butt. I think we just really know how to manipulate with this one really well. So, Jen Prickett made it to this one too.
Yes, she did make it. She made it.
Um,
Yeah, no, it's
my thanks are to all of our sponsors. My thanks are to all of our fans that come week after week and watch the entire show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is unprecedented that you come and watch our entire show and have a good time. Um,
yeah.
if you go into other channels, it's fight or flight. People are coming and going. People are coming and going. I have watched other shows and I've never seen the dedication that I see from our fans here. Really got to give a shout out to my family, James Erlauer. By the way, if everybody remember, they had a fire in the house. Remember from the last year from the dehumidifier.
Yeah, yes.
So we're coming up on we're coming up on a year on that. I'm going to do some. And we're also coming into this rainy season, so I'm going to rekindle that and try and get everybody to check their dehumidifiers. But it's been a long year, and they moved back in the house. They did the full remodel, everything, moved back in the house last week.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so they're back in the house last week. Unfortunately, we lost Bubba, not my uncle Bubba.
Yeah, no.
Lost Bubba the dog, my little buddy. He was the family dog, more than a dog. That little dog. Captain Bubba, I like to say. He used to drive the pontoon boat.
Really?
Yeah, that dog was obsessed about driving the pontoon boat for some reason. But they got on the anniversary, I believe it was the anniversary. They got two pooches.
Really? Excellent.
Yeah, so they got Stanley and what's the other name of the other one, James? They're adorable. I'm going to be putting up some pictures soon of the two pooches that they got. It's interesting to see the new personalities of the dogs. So,
before we go, we
okay.
forgot to talk about Nuke Hudson in Dialed In.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, everybody.
Into it. Let's get.
We might have to do another giveaway if we're going to talk about Nuke.
I know, right? Should we do another giveaway? Yeah, why not? Let's do another giveaway too. Uncle Pete just won everything, but we have more, so we'll give some more away. But Nuke Hudson is going to be in a movie short called Dialed In. We're actually going to help him produce a movie short called Dialed In. It's going to be spectacular. You want to talk about it?
It's going to be LKM Productions' first mini movie.
It sure is. So we're working on that now. We're going to get him.
Stewie is the other dog. It's Stanley and Stewie.
Yeah,
they look like troublemakers, man.
Yeah, do they? Yeah. I love my dog. Dog. And if
Nuclear Hudson. That's it.
All right, that was good. So stay tuned, folks. It's going to be coming out this summer. We're going to get some footage together. Nuke's in process right now of sending us some film. We're going to put it all together. We got action sequences going. It's going to be awesome. So
there's going to be twists and turns. There's going to be a love interest.
Yes.
You got to watch it. Dialed In
with Nuke Hudson. It's going to be coming soon. So if you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel, you're gonna wanna watch it. You might see a couple clips here and there. We're gonna put out a sizzle trailer and a couple things on his show as well. So check it out. Dialed In, coming this summer. Nuke Hudson.
Yeah, and actually Nuke is going to be on the show here in the next few weeks.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to
announce that soon, and we're going to continue to work on. When he's on the show, we're gonna talk about it top to bottom. I'm sure. So.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. You've been awesome. It's gotten a little late. We could talk for hours. I can't thank the fans enough. Thank you all for coming and watching LKM Coast to Coast with Lizard and Monster, and for watching the Fishing Family Network. As always, if you go and look down there, you smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and go and look at some of our other videos. We've had some incredible guests on, and the guests are just even more and more. We're going to be having Dukas on.
Yes. Eventually. We're not going to call it next week.
We're not calling it next. We're not going to announce right now. But if you get a chance to check out George Dukas, he's number 3 on the charts. He's going to be number 1 this year. Number 1 this week. His new Eastwood that's out there is insane. And he just released Yellow Rose Motel Volume 2, right?
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah. And if y'all need some help finding Steve Dukas's music, I'll get you there.
George
Sorry.
Dukas's.
Sorry, I got Steve Gammon on my mind
Yeah.
because I owe him a custom crank and
Yes, you do. In some spices.
Yeah.
But we sent him out on another
George Dukas. If you need help finding George Dukas's music, he has a YouTube. He's got all kinds of social media. So
yes, and please don't forget to go over there and vote for him as well on CMT 12-pack. We're going to get him to #1 this week. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you again next week on LKM.
Next Monday. That is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5% Pacific Standard Time. LKM Coast to Coast with Lizard and Monster. Love you all.